Welcome to my workshop. In today's video I want to present you a cordless jigsaw from Evolution. So in today's video I'm going to go through all the features this jigsaw has, and we're going to do some test cuts as well. But first of all, let's see what you actually get in this box. Now this is just a bare body that you can pick up for around 70 British pounds. If you want to have the package with the battery and the charger, then it's going to cost around 150 British pounds. So the jigsaw itself, it is actually fairly light, to be honest. Then you've got this plastic attachment. Now you may think to yourself that's for dust collection, but it's not. I'm going to tell you what it is later. You also get a manual and some bits and pieces. You also get an edge guide and a set of 5 multi-purpose blades that will cut through steel, aluminium, wood and plastics as well. Overall, the quality of the tool itself, it's quite decent, and the materials seems to be very good quality. The orange pieces there, as you can see, they are some sort of a rubber material, so even with sweaty hands you should have a nice and firm grip. On the top here you've got the safety trigger here. To actually start the machine up, you need to press that first, and then you are able to pull the trigger, and that means you can operate this tool with left or right hand. As we are talking about the trigger itself, well, it does have a additional feature. Usually with tools like this you would have a cogged wheel to increase or decrease the RPMs of the tool itself. However, in this case the RPMs are controlled by the trigger itself, so the more you pull the trigger in, the quicker the machine will go, with the maximum of 2300 RPMs. But the overall ergonomics and the handling is absolutely fine. On the left hand side of the tool itself you do have this switch that goes from 1 to 4, and that's basically from the pendulum action of the tool itself, of the blade. So 1 is basically turning that option off, and 4 is the highest setting. So what does it actually do? I'm going to show you in action in a second, but basically normal jigsaw goes from up and down motion, but with the pendulum it adds front and back motion as well. Okay, so it goes up and down and front to back as well. That will increase the speed of cutting. However, that also comes with less quality cut and more tear out. So if you do want a very quick cut, you set up the pendulum to 4. However, if you want to have a normal cut with good quality, well, you just switch that option off. So that's how it works when the pendulum is off. And that's how it works when the pendulum is on at level 4. Basically the guide here that is holding the blade in place goes forward and backwards. Now the edge guide system is very simple. You just pull that bar through, secure it with the knob on top, and that's more or less it. Of course you can have it on the left hand side and on the right hand side, and you can have a straight cut on the edge of your board. Now you also do get this attachment, and I did say it's not for collecting dust. Because of its shape, it wouldn't be able to collect much dust anyway. So what this is, if you've got a shop vac that can actually blow air, that will help you in visibility as you're going to be working with your tool. Mainly, it would be blowing air in front of your blade, making sure that the dust particles are not in the way and you can see your marked lines on your piece of work. So simply that goes just through here, right to the end. Is a friction fit. So hopefully, as you can see, that's the entrance of it. Yeah, you probably could use it as a bit of a dust extraction, but I don't think the performance will be great. As I said, it's more for blowing dust away from the line so you can actually see where you are cutting. Now you also do get the ability to make a beveled cuts with this. You do have a lever on this side, and as you can see, hopefully you do have some positive stops, so it's very easy to actually adjust this to desired degree. So simply we're gonna pull this lever out. Now we need to pull that foot forward and we can change our degrees. And I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it. It goes from 0 right up to 45 degrees, okay? So it's very simple to establish the position of your foot in a matter of seconds. Installation of the blade is keyless. You do have to pull it backwards, that foot over here, and install the blade itself. So it's a fairly simple task. You just feed the blade through right up to the end, and then you release that. However, as you can see, you may think that it's not correctly installed, as that foot did not retract fully. However, that's how it is, and the blade will be resting on its ledge just over here. Okay, so that's how it is. You're not going to be able to pull this blade out until again you fully pull back that trigger, just like so. Simple to do, and yeah, that's how it looks like. And as you can see, the bottom of the blade, it's slightly facing forward. Okay, so the blade itself, it's not sitting straight down, it's at a slight angle. Now, when you're changing the blade or touching the blade, or you're anywhere near the blade, make sure the battery it's not installed. But now, hey, let's whack it in. I've got a 5 amp battery, and I just want to show you that this jigsaw also comes with a light. Hopefully you can see that. So it does give you additional visibility as you are making the cuts. Now I'm just going to show you the trigger action, okay, the RPMs. As I'm going to be pulling it forward, the RPMs will increase. Right, and with all that basic knowledge out of the way, now it's time to test the capabilities of this tool. However, with any tool that uses blades, blades do have a significant role on delivering performance. So in this case, I'm going to be checking out the tool itself and the multi-purpose blade from Evolution. First of all, I've got this 2x4, but yes, with some nails inside. We'll see if the machine will be able to cope with that. And yes, as you can see, one of them actually fell out. It managed to get through and cut the wood and the nails at the same time. Next, I've got this 40mm thick piece of ash. So it's hardwood. Let's see how it's going to perform on that. And as you can see, no issues at all. And actually, it's not bad of a cut either. But hey, let's try to cut some sort of a shape in it, like a rounded edge over here. Again, no issues at all. 18mm MDF. As you can see, no issues at all. Nice and clean cut. Now let's do a laminated chipboard. And hopefully you can see this, the tear out is actually not that tragic. Yeah, of course it's there, especially as we're going across the grain, if you want to call it like that. But with the grain, probably would be a little bit better. Let's check that out. And look at that. Almost no tear out at all. Very good. If you're in the market for a jigsaw like I'm showing you now, or maybe any other power tool that Evolution do sell, I've got good news for you. I do have a discount code of 10% off from anything on the Evolution website. The code is casual. So at the checkout, just type in casual to get your 10% off. More details on this in the description of this video. Now this is a skirting board, and let's have a look if I can sneak up on that line there. Can I actually follow a straight line on a piece of plywood? Obviously considering the operator's error, but I'm gonna do my best to actually cut right on that line there. And this time that's 12mm ply. As you can see, the cut on the plywood is surprisingly good, almost hardly any tear out, and very nice and straight as well. So the blade itself is not wandering around, so I didn't have to wander around with my hand as I was pushing through the jigsaw itself. Very good performance there. Now I've got this steel profile and the sides are 1.5mm thick. Now there you go, it managed to do it, although I think that's pushing my luck a little bit. I think flat pieces of metal would be a lot better to cut and safer. However, as you can see, it did manage to cut it through. Now this test of cutting this metal profile, it wasn't really about cutting the profile, as it is a very difficult and hard cut to do. I was trying to show you that this jigsaw, battery operated, did not lose power, did not stutter, and it just went through the motions. And from that perspective, I think that is a very solid jigsaw that, well, delivers on the quality and actually capabilities as well. And the final piece to cut, well, I've got this 2mm thick piece of steel. And again, 2mm piece of steel, no issues at all, and the machine went through it absolutely fine. Now hopefully, as you can see, this little jigsaw from Evolution performs really well, at least so far at the beginning. I had it for about 3 weeks and I have been using it around my workshop, and so far I've not had any issues with it. Now there's only one thing that I actually don't like about this tool, and is the fact that the change of the RPMs is in the trigger rather than in some sort of a cogged wheel on the body of the machine. If you want to go slow, it's very, very difficult to get it right on the trigger. You would need a lot of patience and practice as well. And to be fair, I don't think that is actually a particularly good solution. What I do like is the fact you can attach this into a shop vac that does have the option to blow rather than suck. Okay, so it will remove the dust particles from the front of your jigsaw so you can actually see where the line is. And that is a common problem with jigsaws, and in this case you do have an option to minimize that issue. Now it's still early doors to see if there will be any issues in the future, and I'm probably going to do a re-review of this machine in a few months time, maybe 6 months, maybe a year. So if you're not in a rush of purchasing this, then hey, you can wait a few months and see my full review after a period of time and see if there was any issues. However, if you are worried into getting another battery system, then I do have good news. Evolution actually shared the battery system with Airbauer. So if you do have any batteries and chargers from Airbauer, well, they will fit the Evolution tools as well. However, at this point, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to my Patreons for the ongoing support. And before you go, check out these two cool playlists. Plenty of great videos already there. Click on them and maybe you'll find your next one to watch. For today, that's all. Thank you so much. Take care.